Two quick personal, well, three actually, three. There was two, and then I kept reminding, don't forget the third one. Three cool little personal things I wanted to some positives and some coolness things that happened behind the scenes in real life. Um, I mentioned it in the Discord when we were watching. I think it was like the first batch of movies that we watched. Um, I won't go into too many details, but for like the last part of like a little over a year, my dad's been really fuck sick.
Mm-hmm.
Like scary fucking sick. Uh, and there was these infusions that he was trying to get, and it was a huge fucking loops and hurdles left and right with insurance trying to it was a whole fucking thing. But finally it all went through and he was getting the infusions, but it wasn't fucking working. And so that was fucking scary. But uh it was only because his situation was so fucking dire it just took a little bit longer to kick in. But now he's almost back to fucking it's like it's fucking like I said, I'm like it's a fucking Halloween miracle.
Yeah.
So he's doing much better. The infusions are fucking helping. So fucking that's cool. So uh I was kind of in a dour mood off stream. So for a while, but we're all good on that front.
Shit,
Um
yeah, dude.
Now two other things, cool things, both pertaining to the wife. One, I talked to Gabe a little bit about this beforehand, but the wife got a job promotion, or not a promotion, a job offer, I should say, a job offer from another company for let's just say a lot more. So, uh, hopefully that all works out. That kind of just presented itself within the last 2 days, and it seems pretty baller. So we're seeing we're checking out our options. I mean, we don't have to move or anything. So we're not going anywhere. But that's fucking cool. Now the second thing. Now, sir, this is kind of I almost messaged you the day that we found this out because I thought it was so cool. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna share this with everybody at the same time because I thought this was fucking cool. So, my wife's adopted. And that's funny, nothing, no weird adoption stories, like she's met both of her biological parents, it wasn't under crazy circumstances. There's no Jerry Springer shit going on.
Right.
But clearly it's just I personally feel it's for the best that she got adopted. Much better life, I'd say. Quality of life, I should say.
Yeah.
From my observation. Anyway, but so recently, because my wife's all into family trees and genealogy and all that shit. She did one of those DNA ancestry things and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And so she'd been waiting for a while to get the results back, and she got them back. Now, her biological father, he's the kind of guy that, he would peruse state by state, town by town, setting up franchises and heading on to the next town, if you know what I mean. And I think you do. Apparently. Now, I'm not. This connection is not through him, but I imagine, how they always say apples don't fall far from trees. So I imagine that type of activity was at play further back in
Mm-hmm.
time, but through connecting dots and stuff, my wife found out that she is technically related to her adoptive parents. I mean, obviously she's not like the daughter, but
Well, yeah.
but they are indeed actually related family. Not in like a weird, creepy way, but just like it's just like a happenstance. And I was just like, well, that's really fucking cool.
Dude,
Yeah.
those are wins all around.
Yeah. It's like, okay, it's like there is none of that like a weird like adoption feeling anymore. It's like, oh, okay, I just lived with this part of my family. Nobody knew. Because it was all like a normal legal adoption, like from the hospital.
Bravo. You know, when bad incidents happen, natural disasters and the like, it's always good to have a little something nice on the other side of it. And I can't really think of much that would be better than that, other than Ian finding out that he's the rightful heir to the Virgin Mobile, you know, conglomerate, and everybody's getting phones. But that, in all seriousness, damn, that is
Yeah, it was kind of like a happy. Everybody kind of like had like a oh into feels moment. It was kind of like, oh, all right, cool.
the
Um,
the Family Guy.
mm, she really wants me to do one, like get the but that's when the Dale kicks in, and I'm just like, nah, that's how they get you. And she's just like, hey, that's not how they get you. I'm like, that's how they get you when they want to get you. All right.
Yes.
It's like it's like if they want your DNA to be next to that murder victim, it'll be there.
Instead of a drop gun, you have a drop DNA, and yeah.
The only way I would do it is if it's one where I have to send in my stool. Because then I'll just be like, okay, if that is anywhere at the crime scene, then that doesn't count. That's just too, like if it was something else giving you the DNA.
Who commits a murder and then drops a deuce in the middle of the living room? That just seems
exactly.
That just
Now,
seems
if you ask my wife, she'd be like, actually, that sounds like the exact thing that he would do.
well,
So, actually,
that
might not do me any favors now that I think about it.
to carry on your Dale comment there, they've been doing a contest at work, and you have to put in a nickname. And I've been signing my nickname as Rusty Shackleford all week.
Yes. Pocket Sam.
Shisha.